Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so let us start. So last, yes, we were discussing on hosting a static website on S3 bucket, right? So I hope all of you have completed, right? Because that was one of the very important concept. And we also learned to route the custom domain. I mean, for example, if someone is looking for my mithun.com, so it should get routed to the respective S3 static website. So that also we discussed in the previous project. So this is the project we did. Okay. So even now if I hit this URL, so I'm able to access because I have not yet deleted it because it is taking some time. Yeah. So it is, as you can see, it is routing for the web page. Okay. So let us see why it is not resolving. So let us go to my bucket. So let me log into the AWS Management Console and let me give the just a second, let it generate the MFA code. Just a hold on. So 806.915. Yes, so I'm inside my AWS Management Console and let me go to the buckets. Yes, that bucket is there, but I have deleted the contents. So let me check the redirection. And did I delete the other bucket for which it was redirecting, right? Yes. Yeah, it is there. It should work. So let me try again. Let me check the domain again. Check here itself. Yeah, so it is working fine. So this is what we did in the previous session. So you can redirect also, and you can, rather than redirection, you can keep it in the same bucket. Okay, so how to do that? So if you want to change your settings, you don't want to redirect, so go back to your bucket and go here. First change the permission, sorry, not the permission, properties. Go to static website hosting and select, okay, type here index.html. That's it. And you can save here now, right? Yes.
You're not recording the session, sir.
No, I am recording here. Don't worry. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So now if I just refresh, okay, wait a second. It is still redirecting to the old bucket, but I have already made the changes. It is going to take some time, or let me change to yeah, it is still redirecting, but within some time it will get changed. Okay, and meanwhile what you can do, you can copy the contents from here. So okay, go to actions, copy, or you can move also, both are same, but copy and select the destinations bucket. Okay, so destination is, you have to give the s3 colon url bucket name. So what is the bucket name? So you have to add www dot this bucket name. Okay, that's it. Copy, that's it. So it will get copied, and just refresh. I don't know, let me open a incognito mode. www dot, yeah, it is take some time because it is, these are all DNS things, right? So it will take some time to propagate. Okay, but we have copied and we will see it in the end. So how this is all possible? How this is possible? Because of the DNS service. So which is Route 53. You can search by this Route 53 or else R53. Both are same. Okay, so today I am going to show you one more hands-on. Okay, so we have created a hosted zone, which is this, and as you can see, for www.mithun-november, for this website, it is redirecting to this website, isn't it? Right? So we have seen that. So now we want to create one more application. For example, what? Say now, if someone is requesting for, I have some another domain, another business. Okay, say for jobs.mithun dot something like that. So for that I want to redirect to some other application server. So that also it is possible. Okay, so for that is, your application should already be present, or you can create a new application. We have already created one application, I will show you. Okay, so for example, let me go to EC2 instance. So as you can see here, this is our Jenkins. Okay, so if I hit jenkins.mithun something, it should come, it should hit this URL, or else if I just hit this, it should go to this. So let us configure, because our application is already running. See here, you can check here. If you go to my URL and check, see here. So I am getting some of the application. Okay, see, this is my, our application is already running. So I just need to point it. Okay, so let me go here. So let me go to my hosted zone. I'm going to create. Okay, so I'm going to create a subdomain here. So where I should, so first I will create in the name as Oka. Okay, so which is my application. Then I will point it to my, it should point to the IP address. So I should give the IP address of the application and just create the records. Okay, now whoever is requesting for oko.mithun-november-2020.tk with this website, so they will be redirected to, now you can check here. See, now they are being redirected. See, so this is what happens in the organization, oka-mithun. Okay, now if you want to change, so you can search here, it will be working totally fine. Okay, so this path related and all you have to configure in the load balancers. Okay, so what you can do, rather than pointing it to the this one, you can configure a load balancer and the load balancer will take care of the path. Okay, isn't it? So I will show you how to do that. So go to create records. Okay, so now for example Jenkins. Okay, so you can create a CNAME and alias. You can select the 1 second. Yeah. So you can choose the see alias to application and classic load balancer. So you have to select the region and load balancer. So, but we are not using any load balancer. So that is the reason I am not selecting any load balancer at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this Jenkins and I'm going to change the record here. So I'm going to remove this alias and I'm going to hit this. Okay, and I'll try to add here just so yeah, so I'm going to select this record. Now whoever is requesting for Jenkins, so they will be sorry, this route is not there, so let me remove it, of course. So it will take some time. And so as you can see, as Jenkins listens on the port number 8080, so as you can see, rather than IP address, we are making use of the domain names. So this is how organization will work. Okay, clear? So this was the concept of Route 53 and S3 AWS integration. Okay, so you can also configure some other things where you want to, and you can explore some other things as well. Okay, yes. Now coming back to the hosted zone, so you can create several type of records. Okay, so I have already explained A and quad A. This is for IPv4 and IPv6 IP address. CNAME means canonical name. If you want to route to some other domains. So for example, if you want to route to the load balancer or some other websites, isn't it? Say for example, if let me show you, if I want to now, if you don't want, if there is no your own Jenkins server, okay, now you can change it to some. If you select CNAME, you can type www.jenkins.io. You can do that. If this belongs to you, you can redirect it. Okay, now see here. So now see here. So now it is going, now it will go to, you will see it will change it to jenkins.io. Just wait and watch. It will take some time. Okay, Jenkins dot. Let me check whether this will. Let me check what happened. here. Edit. Hmm. Let me try in the incognito mode once again. Why it is coming like this? Hmm. Okay, I changed the domain. Let's see. Okay, so let it wait. Okay, in sync now. Now, okay, it's coming. And huh? What is this? Why it is hitting? Let me give back this. Okay, now it is saying big. It is going like the cloud front. It should not go that way. Fine. We try here once in another browser. Yeah, everywhere I'm getting. So it's something issue with the AWS itself. Mm, Let me change this to CACD dot Mithun. Mm, let me try this. Yeah. Okay. So this is how it will work out. Okay. So these are called subdomains. This is the main domain, and these are subdomain. So similarly, you can have for the same domain, we will have multiple records. Okay. So there are other type of records is like MX records. So if your application also wants to send email, so you need to select the MX specifies mail servers. Okay. So in organization, we should only worry about A, quad A, CNAME and MX resource. Okay. And these are the special type of records. Okay. Okay. So like for example, PTR, it will map an IP address to the domain name. Okay. For example, it will to again domain name. So again we will have a IP address or something. It will again if you want to if you want to point to another domain name, you can use it. Okay. Or else then another is TXT. It is used to verify the email senders. Okay. So you need to collect this from the your domain provider regarding the email. Okay. And this will provide the application specific values for a particular identity servers. Okay. So these and all we are name servers. It is already where you we get the information about the IP address and for the domain name. So this is called the name server value. Let me show you here. This is what it's called as name. Yeah, these are the name server. Let me delete it. Yeah, so these are the name servers. So these name server will have the information like the domain name and the IP address to which it has to send, isn't it? See, once it comes to AWS, it will send to this application. But before coming to AWS, it has to come to AWS, na? First, it will go to my domain provider. Okay, and there I have managed that whoever comes ask for this domain, please send them to this any one of the name server. So whichever is closest, it will send to this, and from here it will come to this main part, and from here it will go to the respective application. Okay, so this is what the meaning of Route 53. Okay, so mainly we use Route 53 for this DNS pointing and creation of records. Okay, clear? Okay, fine. Now one more concept is there. Now we almost covered all the topics. Now whatever pending is monitoring. Okay, so monitoring is very crucial. Okay, for example, let me tell you in the draw.io diagram. Okay, now you have configured everything. Okay, now you said you let me draw one EC2 instance here. Okay, so now there is one EC2 instance also here. So this is say your main data, application main data. Okay, now for main website, static content is going, and for dynamic content, from here it is coming to here. Uh, okay, so it is also hitting the S3 bucket, and for some of the application data, it is also coming. So these are the servers. Okay, but this customer wants the availability of the application 24/7, and we need to check its health. Okay, like we, in order for us to say a doctor is healthy or not, so they'll ask us to perform some test or lab test or something like that, isn't it? So here also we perform a checks. So those are called health check. Okay, so there are two options. One is you have to manually log in every day, every second. So you can't monitor every hour, every minute, every second, right? So you need another entity. So which is the Cloudwatch. Okay, so as you can see here, Cloudwatch is another service which monitors the EC2 instance, and also it monitors the what? The S3 bucket. Okay, it also monitors the S3 bucket. So it is monitor the EC2 instance and all the resources. Not only S3, it also monitors your Route 53. It also monitors your IAM. So this is a centralized server, I mean service, okay, which will track all of your applications. So first let me go to the CloudWatch section. So as you can see, this is the CloudWatch console, and you can see your status. So as this is a fresh account and we have not configured it, so here you can configure alarm, you can configure logs, where all the application logs will be written here. Okay, one option we have seen, you can send to S3 or else you can send it to the log groups. Okay, and these are the metrics. So as you can see, metrics is a way of measurement. Okay, if you click on all metrics, you will see. For example, we will measure, say, see, in human health status, we check by number of beats per second, pulse rate, So similarly, these are all weight. These are all one metrics means a way of measuring the instance performance. So there is like CPU utilization, memory utilization, and everything. Okay, see disk write. So how much data is written to the disk? Okay, how much traffic, that is network packets in. So how many amount of request it's coming inside. Okay, so all those things will be metrics they have already configured. You just have to use those metrics. Okay, for example, now we have an instance here which is Jenkins. Okay, now simply it is running. Okay, because I may not use the Jenkins every time. You're getting the point. So if you check its, go to the monitoring section, and if you say the CPU utilization here, it is always, as you can see, 8.4%, isn't it? So now I want to monitor it, and if I want to monitor in such a way that if my percentage, if the CPU utilization goes above 15%, I want the someone, because I don't want, if it may reach 15% in midnight also. So I don't want to take the action. I want this Cloudwatch to take the action on my behalf. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to the Cloudwatch. I'm going to create a alarm. So click on all alarms and create alarm. Select metric. Okay, go to EC2, click on per instance metric, and here you can select CPU utilization, select it and select metric. Okay, so metric name is CPU utilization and instance ID is, you have to copy which instance ID. So you have to copy and paste here. Okay, so automatically now as you can see it has reached 11.4% and it has now come back to this percent. Okay, but on an average it is below 11% only. Now I will, okay, now I will say statics, I want it as average. Okay, so average means average CPU utilization I want to collect, and the period I will mention as 5 minutes. Okay, now if the CPU utilization is greater than equal to how much, the 10%. So what I want to do, okay, so for 1 out of means if it reaches above 10%, see, so this is my threshold value. So as you can see it is already reached there, huh? So that is the meaning of this 1 out of 1 data point. So this is called a data point. At least in a time frame, at least it should go once. If it go once, then it should trigger an alarm. Okay, so this is what I have to do. So in alarm, what it has to do? First, it has to notify me, correct? Okay, but I don't have any alarm here. So you can create a new topic. So what I will create, I'll name it as CPU util dash Jenkins. Okay, and I'll give my email ID, right? And I'm creating the topic. So once I have created a topic, right? So I would have got an email from the AWS end. So which I'm going to check here. Check. So it will take some time. We'll wait. And meanwhile, let me close this. it is not coming. Okay, so it has already created. So let me complete the step first. Okay, so it will send the this one. Then I am adding the EC2 action. I mean, it means EC2 action means what action you want to take it on the EC2. So I want to say reboot the instance. Okay, so reboot this instance. Okay, and then click on next. So if it comes in the alarm, it is going to reboot the system. Okay, so I would have logged in and I will show you. Okay, next. Okay, so this is an H1. Okay, alarm name I will say Jenkins dash utilization high CPU dash utilization. Okay, you can mention the same thing here. So it will come like this in the message and going to next. So this is a summary. Okay, and create the alarm. Now let me see whether, see now it will send an email. So we'll wait. Okay, so it is in the spam. Okay, so report not spam. It will be okay. So you have to confirm the subscriptions. As you can see, CPU dash util dash Jenkins. It has come from this one. So my subscription is confirmed. Okay. Now going back to this dashboard. So now it will be keep on monitoring. But now as you can see, it is not 10%, isn't it? So it is under 10%. So now let us start using this Jenkins and produce some values. Okay. So now, okay. So let us start something. Let me create a new item and something I will do. Okay, so I will write spike CPU. Okay, I'm going to select freestyle project. Click OK. Okay, so this job will trigger CPU. Okay, and in the build steps, you write execute shell and add the command. Okay, so what are those command that I had given you, right? So let me just check it. First, let me try to log in. Check the history. Or let me say, okay, command stress is not there. So I'm going to run. Install the package first. So Amazon Linux.extras. Install EPEL. Okay, then I'm going to install the package in main call. Just okay, and I'm going to run this command. Okay, now you see I have logged in, right? Now see here I have logged in. Now what I will do, I am going to run this in the my Jenkins console as a build. Okay. I think yeah, it got hang actually. Okay. So as you can see, this is up. So this is up from 27th, right? Oh, sorry. Let me check the uptime. So it, as you can see, it is up from 7 days. So now it will get rebooted. Okay. Let me just run the command here. Copy this command. Okay. So I'm going to increase it to 1000 seconds and apply and run. So run this job. So within few minutes you will see it will trigger me an error and it will stop. So it will keep on running. Okay. Now Jenkins is also running and it is also okay. Now you will see slowly the load is increasing. See. Okay. So connection will be gone. Just wait for some time and you will see it. So as you can see it has gone up. See here. See the spike. So now it will start the error. So I'll be forcefully logged out because of the reboot. See, I didn't do anything. Connection to it is closed. So that is because it is in alarm. It has triggered the action. As you can see in the Jenkins also it will be gone. See, that is also gone. See, so entire application has crashed because until it completes the reboot, it was not going to come up. So it will definitely see. Now it has rebooted because it's thought because the CPU utilization went high. So now see here. Okay. So this is what the CloudWatch metrics will do. It can terminate also. It can reboot. It can terminate everything. Now again it will be back. Okay. So moment it will take some time because so it is still rebooting. So we'll wait. Now it is up actually. See, now if you check the uptime, it will say up from 0 minutes. Just now it has come up. Just now, see, now the Jenkins also you are able to log in. Okay, if you run the job again, no, it will be same thing. So it will be again spiking and again it will again reboot. It is taking some time. Not this one. Which was that? Yeah, spike CPU. So it has failed. Why? Because the server got rebooted. So that is the reason. Okay, clear? So this is the Cloudwatch, and you can configure Cloudwatch, and you can, you know, like if you want to see all your servers together, you can create a dashboard. So you can click here, you can create a dashboard, for example, prod. Okay, and you can add the widgets here. So you can create the explorer, okay, instance type. So you can create. Okay, so it is as per the requirement, you are going to create the this one. Okay, clear guys? Okay, so now what next? Just a second. Yeah, so now we are going to the next step, which is okay. Now there is one more alarm you can create. Okay, so as we are already in the alarm, so many people and many students complain me that my AWS have billed so many thousands of rupees. So how to avoid that situation? Okay, so you can always avoid, you can like you can you can create for AWS billing alarm. You can create a AWS billing alarm, so that if your billing gets above 70 or 100 rupees, you can get a email to your email ID, so that you can check, isn't it? See, 50-70 rupees you can easily pay. So how to create a billing alarm? So for that you should always be in a Northern Virginia account. Okay, and you should log in using the root credential, not any IAM credential. Okay, now go to the billing dashboard. Okay, and on the cost and usage reports. Okay, so here in this section there are various sections like bills, payments, what and all you have done, everything it will be popped out here. So what you have to do, go, you have to first go to the billing preferences. Okay, now you have to select this receive billing alert, and you have to give your email ID. Okay, for example like this, you can give this email ID or any email ID. This is fine. Okay, then click on save preferences. Now after this after you have ticked this receive billing alerts, click on manage billing alerts. So once you click here, you will be redirected to the Cloudwatch. See, wait for it to complete. See, again you are back to the Cloudwatch. Okay. Now go to all alarm. Select the billing. See, there is a billing option here, right? So create and select estimated charges, or you can rename it as my AWS account billing alarm. Okay, and you can mention currency in USD. Okay, or if you want, you can mention in the INR. Okay, better you mention in USD only. Okay, and you can check for maximum. Okay, for the period of 6 hours, and greater than you can specify $1, $1, $10, $100, 1,000, depending upon the customer requirement he will put. So for example, if it is 1,000, then for your case you can put $1. So it will send a notification to a existing topic. You can create one more topic, or else you can leave it as it is. You can send it to the new topic by creating like this. So my AWS usage and action, what you can do. So for this you cannot add any because AWS billing is something which is related to this one. Okay, or you can also add, if it is a practice account, right, you can add some auto scaling action or some other system manager action, but that is totally up to you. So you will get the email to your email ID saying that your so and so account number is having a issue. So you have to go next, and you have to type here. So admin.com. So you have to put like that. Okay, and go to next and create topic. It will go to your this one and go to next and you message here, and you can my AWS bill usage and click on next and just create. So if it is above $1, if your spend is above $1, you'll get a email. Okay. So I'm not going to create alarm. Okay. But it is for you to create and explore. Okay. Okay, guys. So any doubt, please ask me. Okay. So if there are no doubt, then that's it. So I'm going to share the recordings by next 1 hour.